tell of a time when our world was plagued with two great forces, that of law and order, the other of destruction and chaos. These stories tell of the great god Osiris, a leader, bringing justice to his lands. But not even Osiris could stop what was to come. Osiris achieved more than most great men, but even gods fall. The ancient legend set down by Egyptian scribes tells of how Set murdered Osiris. Horus, heir to the throne and a warrior of law, took his revenge. Set and Horus grew in power, and the fires of war raged. This war would change the realm of the gods forever.
In world news, violence has continued in the United States as what has been described as a family feud has blown up quite literally. Reports have come in of multiple factions waging war in the West Coast metropolis of Silver City. At this time, the leaders of each insurgency are believed to be known as Brainwave and Dr. Discord. A local team of heroes known as the Tempest Heroes have fought back, but to little avail. Leaders have talked about further military action, but many argue that would go against the United States Constitution. This is the BBC.
This morning, Silver City saw the inauguration of its 32nd police chief, Samuel Payne. While well-liked by the mayor, many have questioned his harsh stances on police action and wonder what his installment as chief might do to our city. Under Samuel Payne, crime is at its lowest rate in decades here in Silver City. Breaking up the mob, a new high-security prison, and an increased number of officers, Samuel Payne is nothing if not committed. A string of bombings has hit downtown Silver City and the surrounding areas over the past hour. We are still in the early stages of reporting. A Serpentine operative known as Copperhead was identified as the orchestrator of Silver City's recent bombing attacks. An explosion in the Silver City Police Department has killed Chief of Police Samuel Payne, along with a large number of officers. Serpentine has now claimed responsibility for the explosion that killed Silver City's Chief of Police. A small group of operatives known as Clockwork have been seen in altercations with both Serpentine and the general public. They are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Brainwave has destroyed the mind of Serpentine operative Dr. Sonic. He has now been sent to a high-security mental institution. Altercations between Brainwave and Dr. Discord have become more and more public, and many worry that the next time will be a true catastrophe. It's an exciting day in Silver City. It's the first annual Future Fair, the new technology expo hosted by our city's own Future Tech Industries. And for its grand debut, it's certainly obvious that Future Tech has spared no expense. The doors have just opened and crowds are beginning to gather, but I'm here with the man behind it all, CEO, founder, and head scientist at Future Tech, Dr. Arnold Steele. Tell me, Doctor, to what do you think Future Tech owes its success?
Well, Jenny, Future Tech has always had a strong vision of the future, and we are dedicated to making things that make the world a better place and to real scientific research. One of our chief goals is to bring the technology of the future a little bit closer. That's why we're called Future Tech. Excuse me, Jenny. I have some matters to attend to.
Thank you, Dr. Steele. This is Jenny Glass, signing off.
Why wait to blow the place? The smart thing would be to just pull the trigger now. I mean, the explosives are already set. No unnecessary risks. That's my motto.
No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
Greetings, fools! I am Dr. Discord. In my friend's hand is a detonator. One push of this button will blow this building sky high. Now, if I were you, I would surrender Brainwave. I will control you. You think you're so good, so righteous, trying to rid the world of my beautiful, beautiful chaos.
My goal is order, harmony, a clockwork society. Such things as your mind could never handle.
No, Corey. It's not safe, and it's not worth it. I already called for help.
Receiving. I'm right above you.
And my help has arrived.
Tempest, strike!
Why do you do this? So much death, so much destruction. What do you achieve?
See, questions like that take all the fun out of this.
Silver City's greatest heroes. A sprinkler, a refrigerator, and a ceiling fan.
Brother, now!
It's okay. It's okay.
Blizzard! No!
Awaken.
And this was just starting to get fun. Max, trigger the bombs.
You just made my day. 30 seconds.
She seems to hold a different viewpoint.
She's bad news, whoever she is.
Obviously an admirer of our work. Soon to be dead one.
Oh, because that's smart. She popped out of nowhere and gave your brother brain freeze with one word. And you want to fry her like any old clockwork soldier? No, that's See, this is why I don't go for the whole big organization approach. People seem to just die more quickly in large numbers.
My brother has become weak in his pursuit of law. It takes only a few to tear down a society, and he has made it extraordinarily easy for us.
Serpentine has the same problem. For an organization founded on chaos, they're getting way too predictable. We're putting them out of a job.
Heat stroke.
Dr. Discord. What a pathetic name.
Look who's talking.
Hey, Sunburn! Over here! I've been wanting to do that since the day I met the guy.
It's inefficient to fight all of our enemies at once. Focus all attack on Dr. Discord.
We have Serpentine on the ropes, Randall.
Oh, look! It's Father's favorite mind-controlling psycho. I was wondering when you would arrive.
It was foolish to think that you could evade me forever. How many more have to die before you give in? Why do you think that chaos is the answer?
Oh, lucky me. I get a lecture from the Lord of High-Pitched Monotone himself. You are, Randall, and I say this for your own benefit. Pathetic.
Tell me what you know about Apophis.
Apophis is a god!
Randall! She's getting away. I need backup. Randall! Randall? We had the chance to take out Heatstroke and Copperhead. Why would you not take it?
Dr. Discord must be destroyed. A force of chaos such as him cannot be allowed to exist. You do not know how much he is capable of.
And why are we focusing on Dr. Discord all of a sudden? You didn't even tell me you had a brother until he was already wreaking havoc on us. Or that he'd worked on Project Brainwave. Or that he was your brother. Why didn't you tell me any of this?
I told you what was relevant to the plan.
Well, look at all the good that did us. Every stroke of good luck we've had so far has been just that. Luck. The plan as it is now, Randall, the Stone of Law, you didn't foresee any of this. How many big decisions, big, important decisions, have you just made up on the fly?
True, I left certain details open to modification. All of our actions were rooted in the plan.
Well, then where was killing Cade in the plan? Where was killing Donna in the plan, Randall?
Sir, Dr. Discord has been found.
Excuse me, Seth. This needs attending to.
There was never.
I apologize for the interruption. Now I can...
There never was a plan!
Not a written one, but for good reason. Why would I leave such information out in the open? It was far more sensible to store it in my mind. Yes, at the beginning, it was more convenient for me to make changes, even to its purpose. But now, ever since I found clarity, the plan has been clearer than ever. There was a plan, just not a written one.
Then there wasn't one. This is the last straw, Randall. I'm leaving.
Very well.
That's what you told Kate.
It was a different time.
I'm not so sure about that.
Impressive work at Future Tech today, sir.
Future Fair in flames. An explosion at the Silver City Convention Center has leveled one of the main buildings. Fatalities have been confirmed, but we are still awaiting further information. What we do know: cell phone video shows that the event became the site of the most recent clash between Brainwave and Dr. Discord. Victims of Brainwave's now officially confirmed mass mind control, the fairgoers have no memory as to how the conflict started, and while it seems that the Tempest heroes responded to the scene, their current whereabouts and status are unknown. Additionally, cell phone footage of what can only be described as blue-robed magician woman was captured during the event. This footage, on screen now, is the first thing fairgoers remember seeing. The questions on everybody's mind are, who is she? Where are Brainwave and Dr. Discord? And should Future Tech shoulder any of the blame for this? One of the immediate public responses to this catastrophe has been backlash against Future Tech and its CEO, Arnold Steele, who made headlines when he pushed for the event, despite the series of deadly and destructive attacks over the past year by Brainwave and Dr. Discord, and amidst anxieties about the fair as a likely target for attack. With these fears now realized, Future Tech has yet to release an official statement.
We're sorry to hold this meeting under the current circumstances, Doctor.
This is building for quite a while, and the current circumstances have made it a true emergency. You see, Future Tech is failing, not because of the current economic strains, but because of things like this morning.
Future Fair. When our shareholders are afraid that this company is going to be literally blown up, they get scared.
Reasonably, and until Dr. Discord and Brainwave are dealt with, we have to adjust accordingly.
Are you just suggesting we give in? Run in fear? Give Dr. Discord what he wants?
We're sorry, but you're too personally involved in everything that's going on. You can't see all the details, see the big picture. make the tough calls.
We told you that Future Fair was a bad idea given the circumstances, but you insisted.
Basically, you're done. We had to make the tough call.
Society is built on order. Without law, without control, all that would be left is recklessness, chaos, anarchy. You need to understand this. You need to control yourselves. You've been a very naughty little boy, Dexter. You're a disgrace to our family. Now all of Silver City knows what a reckless child you are. Are you pleased with yourself? Randall would never do something like this. You've changed so much from the insolent child you always were. So much determination.
No! I'm nothing like you, father! I hate you!
Do you want a painkiller for that?
Dad.
So you're seeing dead people? That isn't good. My philosophy in life is to put holes in people so they stop being a problem.
How dare he be in my mind!
You have a problem. I mean, I know your head's a rat's nest of chaotic rage, and I like that, but you've got a problem.
Finally, you're here. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. That would disappoint me a lot.
Donald Johnson. This is a disappointment. I had hoped to be in the company of Apophis himself.
No such luck. We're all very busy around here. But Apophis told me you'd be coming. Sorry to disappoint you, Randall. I can call you that, can't I? We've known each other for such a long time. Now why don't you take off that stupid purple cape and relax? We do have matters to discuss.
So why are you here?
To deliver a message.
Soldiers, aim to kill.
It's from Apophis. It concerns your brother.
Stand down.
I thought you'd be interested. This is perfect. Child at home, your father's home. Nice home. Nice part of town. Probably pretty nostalgic for you, huh? Randall, I do hope you realize why I led you here. After all, the fact that you just discovered that Serpentine was using your childhood home as a base should have raised some red flags. You're a good sport for going along with this. But that's not really the point. Listen, the message. Dr. Discord is...
Be quiet, Donald. I will deliver the message.
I'm sorry, Master. I thought you were only observing.
And deny me the pleasure of delivering you the message? No. Randall Payne. I have waited a very, very long time to tell you this. You are, of course, quite familiar with the assassination of the former chief of police, Samuel Payne.
I'm certain that Serpentine is even more familiar with my father's death. You did commit it, after all.
Ah, now on that you're wrong. Serpentine did not kill Mr. Payne, although it is true we happily took the credit. That claim can only be made by your brother.
That is nonsense. Dexter Payne was never a threat. It is Dr. Discord who is the problem.
But you want it to be true, don't you? I know that you have always hated your brother. There's a reason why he wasn't at your father's funeral. Well, more than one. You never spoke about him to your little gang. Clockwork. until you couldn't avoid it.
How do you know these things?
Because I am a god, Randall.
I also know that Dexter helped create Project Brainwave, without which you would not be who you are now. Pretty paradoxical if you think about it.
Why are you telling me this?
So that you believe me when I tell you Dexter Payne killed your father. Or, more accurately, when I show you. Well, I'm a bit busy at the moment. It was nice to catch up.
Guards, kill them. Apophis, you promised me guards. You promised. Ah!
He heard far too much.
Sorry, sir. I came as quickly as I could. Don't worry about me. Did you find anything?
Yeah, the place had been attacked. Fit the pattern. All the victims were alive but had amnesia. Just like what happened to me. This was bacteria. So, anything new with you?
Well, I was fired.
What? They can't do that. Future Tech is your company, your life's work. Don't you own most of the controlling interest?
I sold a lot of it off when it started to devalue. To fund my research.
Why did they do it?
Because of Future Fair and everything Dr. Discord has done to this company. I'm too personally involved. That's how they put it.
That's ridiculous. This isn't your fault. It's the fault of Brainwave and Dr. Discord.
Maybe I had it coming. I was so weak. I told Apophis everything about Dexter. I did it to save Future Tech, and Dr. Discord has taken Future Tech from me. Well,
I should do something. It's good to have the Tempest heroes fighting Brainwave and Dr. Discord, but who deals with cases like Bacteria? The police certainly can't.
Blizzard and Downpour are dead.
But who was that hooded woman, the one that stopped the fighting?
I don't know. I wish I did. This city needs her. It's late. I've had a very long day. We can save the world tomorrow.
Which one of you is the Steel Doctor?
I'm Dr. Steele, if that's what you mean. Who are you?
Curses, why did we create such horrors?
I am awakened. You seek the wisdom of the all-seeing Sultan.
A word of advice. You are troubled by a decision that you must make. Take the chance, or you shall regret it for all of your days.
The crystal goes dark. Long live Zoltan.
Seer, I desire knowledge. Who is the bearer of the Stone of Chaos? What is his goal, and where will he be?
The what? The powerful Joseph Dream will help you momentarily. Is it not true that you have been in battle recently?
Fool! If I do not find him, it could mean the end of your entire universe.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, don't hurt that. It's expensive. I don't know where he is, okay? I'm not a seer. It's just a job.
You deceived me.
Look, if you were chasing Dr. Discord, and kudos to you for doing that, he's long gone by now. Look, my point is, I don't know where he is. But I think I can help you find someone who does.
And that would be?
Dr. Arnold Steele.
So, Can you help me?
With what?
Vanquishing the warring demons that possess the stones of law and chaos, recovering those stones and locking them away for all eternity, so that no more intelligent worlds will fall to the destruction that they bring.
I'm pretty sure she's just talking about taking down Brainwave and Dr. Discord.
Well, I can't say I know anything about
But we
that.
can help you figure it out. Dr. Steele has a history with Dexter Payne, and we both got wrapped up in some stuff with his brother Randall.
Excuse me, I need to talk with my assistant for a second. I don't think this is a good idea.
What are you talking about? This is our best, and let's face it, our only chance at stopping Dr. Discord and Brainwave. Plus, that voice woman seems to know a lot about. Well, just a lot. Well,
who is she? She doesn't even look
human? I don't know. Which is one more reason why we should find out what she knows.
I created Project Brainwave and subsequently Brainwave himself. I looked over Dexter as he built Power Fist, and then I sold him out to Apophis simply to keep Future Tech from burning. It seems like everything I do ends in chaos.
Come on, you said it yourself. Dr. Discord and Future Tech to pieces. What do you have to lose now?
Nothing. Well, I guess it's at least worth talking to them. Alright, we have a deal. Let's compare notes, and to start with, who are you? Where did you come from? What's going on?
It started in the Angel Realm. That is one of the names for my home. Its proper name is the Duat, which means the Spirit Realm, the realm of power. You must forgive us. We did not mean to create such horrors. My master, the Maker, he is a genius, a master of magic. He immersed himself in the powers of the multiverse. These were the underlying truths of reality: law, chaos, power, concepts incarnate. But it went awry. To concentrate such truths into physical form was folly. They were ideas, ideas with power, but ideas without minds to contain them. So they searched out hosts. Law came to Horus, a great man, full of purpose, but it reduced him to a force of nature. Chaos came to Set, again a great man, but chaos splintered him into pieces, splintered his soul. The two fought. They fought until the entire world was a wasteland. My master and I could barely defend the portal and keep them from destroying the rest of the multiverse. But finally, at long last, the war ended. The stones had drained the life forces of Set and Horus, and their empires sat, crumbling. I tried to track down the stones and return them to the Maker so that he could destroy them. I was met with resistance from the armies of both sides, and before I could reach either one, they had disappeared into another part of time and space. Where did they go? Here. I came as close to them as I could, but my aim was a little off. Instead of appearing when the stones did, I appeared a year later in Egypt. And I see that their new hosts wasted little time before plunging into war. It does not please me to say that it will only escalate from here.
Dear citizens of Silver City, we are extremely saddened by the recent atrocity that was committed against the good people of this city. Our hearts go out to all the victims and their families. In times like these, we must take drastic measures to ensure the safety of the public.
There goes Future Tech, assuring the public that everything's okay. And look, Steele's not even the one doing it. That's low, even for him. I wish I'd killed him when I had the chance.
Which would have happened if you'd followed my advice. If you'd indulged your thirst for blood instead of your thirst for theatrics.
Silence! Just because you're my gunman doesn't mean you can tell me what to do. I am your master, and you are my slave.
Jeez, chill out, I was just joking.
I don't know what came over me. I'm sorry. Let's get back to murdering Steele.
Maybe tomorrow. I've had enough for today.
You make bombs for Serpentine?
I make bombs for many people. I'm not loyal to Serpentine, if that's what you want to know.
We'll see about that.
Seth.
Don't use my name.
Leave us. We've done this before. Searching for Serpentine leads, hunting for information, trying to get to Apophis. What makes you think that it will work this time?
How did you find me?
You're predictable. The information you're chasing won't lead you to Apophis. He's too smart for that.
I just saw him. I saw him yesterday.
So did I, but that does not matter. However, yesterday was not a complete waste in the war against Serpentine.
Donald Johnson, you killed him. He's actually dead.
We have the same goals. Destroy Serpentine. Restore order. The difference is that you have been wasting your time on petty heists, while I have been fighting a war.
No. The difference is that you're a deranged lunatic who has turned Clockwork into a grand puppet show with you pulling the strings. And you've been doing it from the start, convincing all of us that it was part of the plan. Meanwhile, I've been following the original ideals of Clockwork, quietly taking out Serpentine and restoring order to the world.
And how has that been working out for you?
Pretty well, actually. But I see that you want a deal. What's in it for me?
An army.
Fine. What do you want from me, exactly?
Help me kill Dr. Discord.
Okay, but this has to be a partnership this time around. No lying, no ordering me around, and I am not your puppet. Do you understand? So is Clockwork now comprised entirely of your mind-controlled slaves? Because they certainly act like it. I've seen a lot of people walking around like they're following orders, but I haven't once seen you give any.
No, most of Clockwork operates without constraints. They are loyal to my goals.
Most?
I've acquired some operatives through mind control, yes. But I most often utilize them in places of interest, such as Future Tech Industries, the Silver City Police Department, even the US military. Unfortunately, all of those operatives are needed where I have them at the moment. That is why I need you, Seth. And to answer the other part of your question, I have developed a telepathic matrix that links me to all of my other operatives without the need for speech, and that is how I'm able to communicate with them.
Huh. Will you be installing one of those into me too?
That seems to be an intelligent course of action.
And what exactly do you want with me?
To help me fight Dr. Discord, and to help me find this woman. I'm sure you're familiar with what happened at Future Fair?
I'm familiar, yes.
Then you'll know how important this is.
Yes, and I'll get right on it as soon as you plug the Wi-Fi router into my brain or whatever, you know. But do you have any idea where to start looking?
Arnold Steele. One of my informants, a recent acquisition, reported seeing the magician with him very recently.
Chasing down Arnold Steele. History repeating itself. What's next? Are we gonna shoot another woman or two?
These were the underlying truths of reality. It went awry. Law came to Horus. It reduced him to a force of nature. Chaos. Chaos came to Set. Chaos splintered him into pieces.
Dr. Steele? Dr. Discord is on the street, shouting for your death.
This area is full of people. If he starts destroying things...
Then many will die. Dr. Steele, these are for you.
What am I supposed to do with these?
Wow, no reply. All right, I'm coming in.
You knocked?
Who's there? Not Blizzard and Downpour, that's for sure.
You wouldn't dare. They were my family.
You were my heroes. All of you.
You are a disgrace to this city. You have fallen so far. When I first saw you, you were troubled, dangerous, yes, and I didn't trust you. But part of me took pity on you, even when you went down the path of evil. I wanted to help you, Dexter.
Ooh, sorry, Ariel. Dexter just left. I'll leave him a message.
And I have no pity for you. I will destroy you.
I remember you from Future Back.
Who are you?
Now is not the time. Assist me.
What do I do with the sleepers?
Forget about steal and lie. Just look for anything related to the magician. Wait. There. The notebook.
What the?
Future tech burned. I fought off the bearer of the Stone of Chaos.
Where's Ariel?
She went back to save more.
Funny, I can't remember. I was having the strangest dream, though. What, did Voice do one of her sleep spells?
I didn't.
It's freaky that she can do that, by the way.
No, Bacteria. He uses a special blend of amnesia gas to pull off heists, usually against Serpentine. But recently he's been working for Randall Payne.
What?
The notebook. The one with everything Voice told us. It's gone.
What? That information in the wrong hands
Can we discuss this somewhere other than the middle of the street?
Yeah, my place is closed.
I am awakened. You seek the wisdom of the all-seeing Sultan.
This reminds me of a guy named Warren.
Who would make this their life?
Well, it's kind of a temporary thing. Used to be a Shakespearean actor. Those were the days.
What happened?
Got fired.
We have more important things to worry about.
I brought this over from Tempest HQ. It's just sparring gear mostly, but it's useful nonetheless. It's what me and the others used to use.
Is this?
Silverhand.
Why do you have this?
We found it, with a note, the day we found the stone.
Oh, any luck? Not yet. Another call, another dead end. Ariel's been having the same luck. Still no leads on the Payne brothers. How about you?
Oh god, I'm beat, literally. Voice doesn't hold back. It's funny how I thought all this hero business would be glory and justice, and instead of just sweat and bruises. I don't know what to tell you.
You know, he wanted to be a hero too. Dexter, I mean.
Oh. Maybe he could have been, if it wasn't for Dr. Discord.
Maybe.
How do I look? Maybe I can be the hero Silverhand never was. Be a fresh start.
So, what are you calling yourself then, huh? Green Hand?
No. Mantis.
Mantis? Silver City's newest hero.
What is the purpose of covering your face?
The next time I see bacteria, I want to be prepared.
Admit it. You just want to wear a cool mask. Do I get to wear a cool mask?
Dexter.
This is Dr. Steele's writing.
Well, I got it from the man in the black armor.
Who?
That's just it. I've seen him before. He's not Serpentine. Maybe before? No. Wait, what if they... Wait. Clockwork. It's Seth.
Are you sure it was him?
Definitely.
Then if Randall knows... Is Seth still with Clockwork?
Last time I checked he was, but I haven't seen him in a while.
There's something else.
What?
Something about this notebook.
What is it?
Something that feels all too familiar. Oh no.
What's that?
Brace yourself.
So you lost the book.
It was Max. He shot me. It was unavoidable, and you know that.
The true danger now is what Dr. Discord might do with that information. However, we are not completely in the dark. I will play back video from your helmet camera. Yes, there. There is some useful information here.
Alright, hey guys. So, I know I've been gone for a while, crazy stuff happened, but I was talking about Egypt then, I'm talking about Egypt now. You see, I've got some new resources here. I found there's this thing called the Dot, and the Dot is where the sun goes at night, because it's gotta go somewhere, right? And so Ra, flies a sun chariot through the spirit world and fights all these spirits, including this one spirit called Apophis, who's this big snake that tries to eat the sun. So there'd be no more sun, and there'd be no more sun chips, man. So yeah. So anyway, Ra goes through the Dot, and the stages of the Dot are the same activities in brains. When your brain is going to sleep, your brain goes through all the phases of the Dot. It goes through the Dot, man. But to get to the Dot, when people die, they have to physically go there, walk up, get there. And so when people die, you have to put their bodies in tombs, because tombs can connect you to the Dot. Every ancient culture knew this, bro. Everyone! They all connected the Dot. And you see, Osiris would rule you when he got on the Dot, because he, runs the Dot, man. And he would, weigh you on these big scales with his bro Anubis, and then they would weigh you against this, feather. And the feather's called Ma'at, which is, truth. And they'd weigh you to see if you're worthy. This veil, this way of getting into the spirit world. Paranormal investigators have talked about this. They've talked about veils. They've talked about this, but they're wrong. You see, really, the Egyptians were onto something. You need tombs, man. Tombs are the answer. Ever wondered why the pyramids are like tombs, but they're shaped the way they are? They're portals. They're portals, man. They're portals to get you to Dot. To the spirit realm, to the angel realm. Angels, man! This is where the angels come from.
Wow. That guy's a nutcase.
That guy is Warren.
Wait. Warren? Warren?
Yes, Max. Warren. But it all matches up. The book talks about a rift in dimensions tied to an Egyptian tomb. It's linked to matter, not location. It's all explained by relativity. I think.
Any tomb in particular?
Yes. Let me see. I can look it up.
So you're telling me we're going to take this guy's word? That a race of angelic aliens have been visiting us since the dawn of time and since the start of civilization, and the ancient Egyptians predicted the future because they can also travel in time, these aliens?
I'm not taking his word for it. I'm taking the word of Dr. Steele and the mysterious magician. This seems to match, albeit somewhat loosely, the glimpse we got of Steele's notebook. And according to the ancient Egyptians, Ptah was a god, and the creator of the primordial universe.
So he thinks he's a god, and that isn't enough to make you go, hey, maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Apophis thinks he's a god too, and you've been taking him quite seriously. The Red Serpent of Chaos was the ancient enemy of Ra. Apophis is as much of an ancient myth as Ptah. Dr. Discord has the notebook, and that means that he has more information on what it contains than I do. And that information could hold power. How much power? If this Warren fellow is correct, a great deal.
Okay, fine. Are you going to obsess over this like you did with Project Brainwave?
Of course not. We destroy Dr. Discord before he uses his new information.
What does that entail?
A trap.
So then what's the bait?
Welcome back to Channel 45 News. I'm Jenny Glass. Our next story involves an unlikely bond between furry friends. Fearless rats are caring for...
Hello, residents of Silver City. You know who I am. The destruction your city has suffered is quite unfortunate. My mission is to end that. You fear me, but I am not the one to fear. Recklessness is the cause for the ills of this world. The sickness you see around you is the fault of chaos. Today that ends. I will have order. I will have control. I will have harmony. Dr. Discord, you know where we are. Come here and meet your end.
Well, that was subtle.
I think we could have a little entertainment before we go to the museum. Let's make a day out of it.
See? Just like I said, they always pop up.
They're not here.
Randall always loved a good ambush.
Randall, come out, wherever you are. Seriously though, I thought you said you wanted to kill me. Or did you get stage fright?
Hey, Seth. Long time no see. Sorry about the whole betraying clockwork thing, but... nah, I kid.
Tempest, strike!
You're a little late for the show.
You know, I used to work here. We did Shakespeare's The Tempest.
Yes, The Tempest.
One of my favorites. To sleep, perchance to dream.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you'll sleep all right.
Yet we're misguided. You upset the balance just as it was tipping to law. Why do you insist on opposing me?
My master sought perfection. He was persuaded by one with hidden intentions, like yourself. It didn't end so well.
You doubt my conviction? The truth of my motives?
Oh, please, what does it matter? Order or chaos, law or anarchy, all the war does is burn.
I know who you are, voice. Where you come from. Why you're here. You don't need to worry about Randall. I'll deal with him. But you do seem to underestimate me.
You are meddling in things you don't understand, Dr. Discord.
How is Steele? He's working for you, isn't he? He's the reason I know these things about you. About the portal. About Set and Horus. About the power. About the madness. About chaos.
So, you finally came out of the shadows.
And so did you. So, what do they call you?
I'm Mantis.
That's not quite what I was expecting.
Ariel, who are these people?
We're the Tempest heroes.
Of course. We let one of you escape, and you started the whole gang back up again. We should have finished you in future fare.
The actors are leaving and the plot is starting to drag. I think it's time to go.
Why the hurry anyway? Do you have somewhere to be?
That's none of your concern.
If you must know, he felt like visiting the museum.
Ariel contacted me. Discord is en route to the museum.
Egypt exhibit?
I don't know, but it could be.
We have to assume that he is.
What would happen if he was in the angel realm, alone?
Before long, chaos. Pure chaos.
Ah.
So, what do we do?
Have you finished whispering? The guard on my left has been keeping me informed. One of the benefits of telepathy. So, how is it that my brother attending a museum exhibit is related to the angel realm?
It's a portal.
How is it accessed?
I will never tell.
But you will open it for me, on the condition that I bring you along. Then we have a favorable agreement.
Max got away. I followed him for a while, but lost him. I think he's headed for the museum.
We're headed there now, but...
We have company. Who are you talking to, Doctor? I can't talk. No, nobody.
Are you on TV?
Get out of my way.
No, man, I'm the path. Nobody gets to the angel realm except through me.
Let's try again. Get out of my way.
Too late, man. You can't go in there. I am in there.
Then I'm going through you.
Where am I?
Well, I'm out of here.
Ariel's coming. Stall for time.
Oh, hey, fun fact. I used to know that guy over there. You know, the one lying on the ground? Comes to my shop all the time. Dude has weird dreams. Weird. It's fun, too, because I just make stuff up. Oh, you saw a guy covered in glow sticks doing the chicken dance on the primordial wasteland? Well, of course that just means you're going to find a new friend who's a fantastic dancer. And you used to know
You're
him...
stalling for time.
I will not open the portal until Ariel arrives.
That wasn't the deal.
Deals change.
There she is. Narnia, here we come.
You should not have done this.
I had no choice. There was no other way. But now you can aid us, as can Ptah.
It is not my place to interfere. I am the Gate Master, and that alone is my domain.
Where are the rest?
Look around.
So loud. Oh. Saw so much.
This realm is vast. There is no knowing where the Stone Lords are until the battle begins. That is why we must seek the Maker.
You know the Ptah doesn't intervene. He shuts himself up and will not speak.
He was searching out the stones. Now they have been found. He will speak to me.
Who's the Maker?
Ah, yes. You would be coming to see me, would you? Well, come on in then. So, you've come to tell me that the stones are back in my world, they've got new hosts, and I'm the only one that can stop them. Not true. I have no power to stop them. In fact, I'm probably the least equipped person for the job. I find them, you destroy them. That's the idea. Now you've brought them here, and we again risk the multiverse burning in a brilliant glory for about 2 seconds before it all disappears and we're plunged in a new era of creation.
Didn't you create them? Don't you feel the least bit responsible?
Don't you? And you, Doctor? All of you? I created the stones, you created the hosts. That's just as much an evil.
Well, I don't know what to make of that, but I do feel responsible. Why else do you think I would ever come here? Through a portal?
I don't know. Maybe you wanted to come here for some friendly discussion. I can see it in your eyes. We're both driven by curiosity, Doctor. Why do you think I have all this stuff? Why I make all these beautiful things? I've never desired power, for good or evil. I'm not a hero, a crusader for some grand cause. I'm a tinkerer. I've always been intrigued by the forces of the multiverse. It was Thoth who convinced me to work with other forces, concepts, emotions. Most of them I believed harmless, but at long last he convinced me to make the greatest I could put my name to. Law and chaos.
You didn't have to be convinced. Though suggested it and you latched on. You couldn't have been more happy.
Ah, everyone, this is...
Secament. Not everyone in this realm is a coward, but you know that because you met Voice. Unfortunately, Ptah is not so heroic. He's more of a naive little man, more concerned with...
Sigma disapproves of my decisions, but she hasn't abandoned me yet. And in fact, I did what I could. Just not a fighting man.
You don't have to be responsible for the evil to fight it.
As per normal, I can help find where the stones are, but no more. When you interrupted me, I was sculpting a very large face.
I would do that if I were you.
Who are you?
I am Thoth.
Who do you serve?
You? Horus. You wear his hide.
Who is Horus?
Oh, but you do not know. Oh, but you wouldn't. He was my master, the bearer of the stone, the eye of Horus. The war destroyed him, burned him along with the enemy. But I survived, and now you return to rekindle the flame. Come, follow me. There, look upon the corpse of your predecessor.
Horus.
Yes, now you see.
What caused him this fate?
Ugh, Set. Ugly Set. Chaotic, destructive. He burned Horus, and Horus burned him, so that chaos could not overtake the universe. He was a hero.
Enough talk. We must find Dr. Discord and kill him.
Ah, but can you kill him? Not yet, I think. You do not know the full extent of your power. I can teach you. Set can wait a little longer. Come with me. I will show you what you must do. You see, last time, things got messy. There were armies on both sides, and it waited the battle. But this time, it's just you. One champion of law against one champion of chaos. We are sure to win.
Things aren't quite so simple. Though we do not have armies, there are some possible complications.
Such as what?
I did not come alone. I made an inconvenient deal in order to get here. It involved bringing others. They opposed both me and my brother. There's one you may know. Voice.
I'll deal with her.
She has power.
So do I, and I am not alone. Come, meet your loyal soldiers.
Apophis, what are you doing here?
Oh, I just decided to stop by.
What does that mean?
Last time I checked, Max, we weren't on exactly, how shall I say, good terms.
Yeah, people died. It was fun, but that was a long time ago. Why now?
Let's just say that certain events needed to transpire. But now what's done is done. And I want to thank you, Max.
What?
Max, have you ever wondered why I wear this mask?
No, not really. Dexter? But you went through the portal. What happened?
Be quiet!
Explain!
I will explain everything in good time, but first we
Dexter,
need to...
Why didn't you tell me before?
Dexter is still a dead name. But very well. I will explain everything. You are not me. You have changed. How interesting. There is another here.
Change. 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 What do you mean, another? You know what chaos does to the mind, where its power lies. Law seeks to control others. Chaos seeks to make them lose control. It's infinitely more powerful. More consuming, yes. I consume everything! Dexter felt my power growing within him as I latched on. And as my vessel, the Stone of Chaos, grew nearer in time. But as these events take place once again, you do not seem to notice their reckoning. What are you talking about? As the stone's true power grows, the mind's chaos is unleashed. The first fracture created me. The second created you. The stone isn't done with you yet. There's something new. You're familiar with the lore of Egypt. I can see it in your mind. If I'm set, you must be. Apophis? No! It can't be! Yes. You can deal with petty Horus later. Our goal is much greater. The universe is within our grasp. But first we must finish what we started. We must destroy my brother, and with him the Stone of Law. Then may we turn to the gates. Horus is a distraction. But if this is the way it must be, then wear my armor. We will destroy him together.
Voice will be watching for a beacon, some telltale sign of the war reigniting. I can provide that beacon. Lure them away. We will battle set without interruption.
And you're sure this would work?
I will be a will-o-wisp, stranding lost travelers in the endless fog.
Then let us commence.
Again, so hasty. I have not yet shown you your full power.
Then show it. We waste time, and Set grows stronger.
Ah, it begins. You called him Set.
What does it matter?
It means you do not need me to show you your power. It exists inside your mind. Just ask Horus. Farewell.
It was there. I saw it. A flash of light, but evidence enough. The battle has begun.
So, there goes Horus. A new form. So different, yet so similar. I wonder what it is that makes him that way, that makes him the champion of law. I wonder what it is that makes him tick.
We must fight him. Now is our chance. Ptah, I implore you.
No, not now, not yet. The other will come soon enough. They will destroy each other. They will burn as Set and Horus burn. But this time, the stones will not escape my grasp. See now, even now, he waits for his adversary.
At long last.
Are you sure there's anyone here?
Yes, I know what I saw. It had to be them.
Well, maybe you didn't give her. Oh! Oh! No!
Who are you? Are you alone?
A soldier of Horus.
Yes, a soldier of Horus. And to answer your second question, no. No. He isn't alone. Surprised? You should be. I planned this out especially for you. Soldiers, advance!
convinced Ptah to create the stones. You allied with Horus. You made this world burn as if you were the one wielding the stone of law. Enough!
Yeah, you better run. Or crawl.
That was fun. But now, we have some business to attend to.
Yes, just the two of us. Brother against brother. Law versus chaos.
Of course, that's how you frame this. All of this? This is law and chaos. But this? No, that's personal. You're just a conceited little boy. Self-righteous. Petty. You cling to your false ideals, stroking your ego in the name of law. You say you want to create a clockwork society. You say that you're doing it for the good of the world. But you're not. You're doing it because that's what Father would have wanted. Because you're his perfect little angel of law.
Samuel Payne was a great man.
He was a monster. How can you not see that? Thank you, Randall. You will go far in life. Dexter doesn't know the meaning of discipline, Randall. When Mother died, who did he mourn with? You! When he died, who got the will? You did!
You killed him. I saw the tape. I saw what you did. You're a monster.
What are you talking about? How stupid do you think I am? Samuel Payne died at the hands of Serpentine. You know that.
How can you hate him like that? And how can you lie like that?
I'm not lying. And I don't know what sick reality you've told yourself. I wish I had killed Falkin. And I'll greatly enjoy killing you. Why? Because Randall does what is proper for someone in our family. Meanwhile, especially Dexter, don't ever do that again, Dexter. Your brother wouldn't do that sort of thing, Dexter. Did Father care about me when Mother died? No. He spent all his time comforting you, while I just needed to get over it. Law, harmony, order, control. How many times did I hear Father say that? You didn't come up with your grand crusade. There's nothing special about you. Now do you see who I am? Why chaos chose me? Why I need to end the suffering? Why I need to kill you?
Now my time has come. I am in control now.
No. Why destroy one when we could destroy a gate? A portal to 1 trillion worlds, to infinite multiverses within my grasp. I could burn it all.
We can wait no longer. It is time to act.
Then be swift. Banish him. Leave him to the mercy of the whims of time.
I thank you. You have destroyed my enemy. Now I can build my empire larger than any other, across the very stars.
I was falling backward through time and space. When I arrived at the other end, things were different. I landed in Egypt. That's where the tomb was. Once I finally got my bearings, I made my way back to Silver City. What I found there was surprising. I was in the past. Samuel Payne's still alive. No Tempest heroes. And no Serpentine. It didn't take me long to put the pieces together. I was Apophis. I started Serpentine. The war was bloody. I reveled in it. But it was just the first step. A prelude, if you will. I have always had a grander scheme. After that, I would invade Future Tech. Get you and Dexter working together. Break Dexter out of jail. And then give him the Power Fist. Then, ruin his life. Yes. I got right to work tearing my own life apart. To create Dr. Discord. To create Apophis. I made Serpentine go dark, and kept tabs on the progress of Randall and myself, awaiting the events that have just transpired. Now I am unhindered by my past, and the universe will soon be mine.
I have made preparations for this day. Tempest, gone. Serpentine, ready to rise. And Brainwave, gone. I think you'll be most interested in a recent development.
Follow me.
Is that
Dr. Sonic. He came to me broken. I fixed him.
Yes, Master Apophis performed a miracle.
Shut up, Copperhead! I mean, you always hated me. Miracle? Whenever Master Apophis is in the room, you'll do whatever you need to suck up to him.
You dare disrespect Apophis?
Copperhead, continue.
Ah, yes. Apophis performed a miracle. He fixed Sonic. I had the honor of fixing something else. His gun.
The scribblings of a madman held wisdom. A plan for destruction. Poetic, don't you think?
But Randall, Brainwave broke his mind, and you said you fixed him? What does that mean?
I have my methods. He's a little different, but I consider my change an improvement.
If you fixed me, then why am I still chained up? It's like you don't trust me. But you know me. I'm loyal to Serpentine. From letting the moth loose to the Silatech building. If I'm fixed, then let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
See, good as new.
Sir, we have reports of activity in the city.
What is it specifically?
Take a look.
But that's Dr. Sonic. How's that possible? I thought Randall took care of him.
Your guess is as good as mine.
What's the protocol for this? Do we intervene?
That's for you to decide. Brainwave still hasn't returned. We lost communication with him earlier today, shortly after he left with the captives. So for now, you're in charge.
I've seen you before. Somewhere in Chaos, Serpentine, Circus, Clockwork. Ah! You and Brainwave trying to make your little Clockwork society. Brainwave. Oh, what he did to me.
Dr. Hopper, Brainwave broke you. How are you here? Dr. Hopper!
I was fixed.
By who?
Now, isn't that a good question? It's nice to finally meet you, face to face.
Why now, Apophis? All this time you hid in the shadows. Now you're here leading the charge. What's going on?
Oh, the time of reckoning has come. The world will see the true power of Serpentine, of Apophis. I will crush you all, and soon the universe will burn. But I digress. I'm not the only one who's come out of the shadows. I know why you did. Brainwave is gone.
Yeah, well, Dr. Discord is gone too.
Yes, that is true. Dr. Discord is gone. Serpentine, this is the day we have been waiting for. We will conquer them, and we will rise. Attack! It must be satisfying to be fighting Serpentine with the full power of clockwork behind you. What with Randall's obsession with Dr. Discord?
I'll only be satisfied when I see you dead and bleeding on the ground.
Admit it. You're glad Brainwave's gone.
Whatever she did, it knocked her out too.
She overtaxed herself. Powers don't come free. But you were victorious. Thoth has been captured, and the Stone Lords have been repelled.
Ta, what do I do with the traitor, Thoth?
Take him away, and let his voice not be heard.
As you wish.
What will happen to him?
Oh, he will be punished for what he has done. There are dungeons enough in this realm for him.
Dr. Steele, we stitched you up as best we could, but it doesn't look good. You won't be doing much world saving until you get that checked out.
Back in Silver City, it seems so far away.
Well, it's in another universe, so yeah.
What do I tell the doctors? I was in a different dimension fighting aliens and one of them stabbed me, and then my super friends stitched me up.
Yep, say that.
So we're leaving this madness finally being over.
They're still out there, on Earth.
Not necessarily. They may not have survived the portal.
They're still out there, and that's why I need to go back.
But what if history repeats itself?
It won't. I know what I'm doing now.
Very well. You should be on your way then.
Sonic, hold on just a moment. No need to be rude.
Dr. Sonic, how is he here?
I've been saving him for a while now. A little surprise. Just for you and your friends at Clockwork. You used to work with him, did you not? Dr. Ellis?
How do you know that?
I know all. I am a god, a master of mortal minds, master of all things you hold dear. And that scares you. Dr. Sonic came to me broken. I fixed him, made him better, showed him his own hatred, unlocked his rage. And now, he is my slave. Copperhead, capture the fortune teller. I will take Arnold Steele.
Yes, Lord Apophis.
Finally, your death is long overdue.
I know that voice.
You know my voice? Do you really? Do you really?
What? But, Dexter!
What? Lord Apophis? Master? You aren't a god. You're Dr. Discord. You lied to me.
Fanatics.
Silverhand. You got this. You don't stand a chance. You're still here? Apophis kept me around to carry on the tradition, I suppose. Or maybe he had to. At any rate, what have you been doing? Dexter? Ah, I see. Wallowing in the backwaters of our subconscious. Typical. Well, I have to stay here. Chained. Trapped. You were to have all the fun. What were you going to do? Just walk in there and punch him? Let me let you in on a secret, Dexter. It's not that easy. What if I had help? Are you offering me? Yes, what a day. You asking me for help. I guess that's about as chaotic as it gets. If you keep mocking me, I'll do it on my own. Well, this is humiliating. Fine. How do you expect to get me out of here anyway? Oh, I have a few tricks. How do you think I escaped?
We live on a little marble of a planet orbiting the sun. It has been a wonder to human minds as long as they have existed. But that sun is only a tiny dot amongst a sea of stars in our galaxy. And that is only a speck among an ocean of galaxies. And even that ocean, our universe, is awash in a myriad of universes.
And I will burn it all. But right here, right now, despite all the vastness, it's just you and me, a god and his victim. And I'm about to kill you. You can imagine how empowering that feels.
I didn't come to talk.
No, you came to destroy me.
Nah. But he will. No! You wouldn't dare! Mr. Steele, I'm so sorry for everything. But don't worry. Silverhand is here to save you.
The contendings of Set and Horus raged on. In that war, much of what they were fighting for was destroyed, and though they fought, there was no final victory. Though Set's cowardice ensured a peace, the golden age of law would not come about until Set had been destroyed, and his followers as well. Of course, that's just one version of the story. I think, later generations must have changed it to give it a little more closure. But I digress. This is Irie Hor, or Companion of Horus. After centuries of excavation, We found this thing right under our very noses, all in perfect condition and centuries ahead of its time. But I'm probably boring you. You can come learn about this stuff anytime. That's not why you're here. Would you like to check it out, Dr. Ellis?
Please, call me Seth.